Colombia is an international issue. It's not only for Colombia. If you see the United States has an inflation of 7.5, higher than the Colombian inflation. How are we dealing with that? By different means. One of those is by increasing interest rates in the central bank, the normalization policy of the monetary policy. Second, we are outperforming our fiscal numbers. We're improving in terms of fiscal deficits. Why? Just not to get some pressure on the exchange rate, which, by the way, could be a reason for inflation, especially in terms of costs. But at the same time, we're reducing costs, especially in the agro sector, by reducing tariffs. And we're reducing around 200 items, different items. And that's going to be in place, I think, next week.
Will that be enough, or perhaps even too much? Your president, Iván Duque, was saying that these factors are temporary, that perhaps the central bank shouldn't hike too fast. You're on the central bank board. What do you think?
I think that there is a constitutional obligation for the members of the board of the central bank, which is maintaining, preserving the purchasing power of the economy. And to do that, they have one way to do it, which is by increasing interest rates. We have to take into account, of course, that if we increase a lot, that's going to be against the economy. So we have to make a kind of an equilibrium. But what we have to do as members of the board, of the central bank board, is trying to avoid the increasing expectations of more inflation in the medium term in the economy.
How do you do that? Do you do that through better communication?
Not only through better communication, through more information. So through the technical analysis that the central bank does, we are analyzing what's the reason for this inflation. Is only a cost related inflation, or is an inflation that is increasing expectations, or is an inflation that is reducing the output gap between the potential growth and the real growth? And based on that, we make the analysis and we take the decision.